Boston if they keep going at Isaiah Thomas' little ass. That's
right.
what they need to do. Yeah, I'm very interested to see that. And the thing about Ray Allen, just to clear that up, part of the reason why Ray left was because he was the one that was always shopped in trade rumors. He was the only one. Danny Ainge wasn't going to break up Paul Pierce and Garnett, and he wasn't going to give up Rondo because he was the younger one.
Mm-hmm.
So it was always Ray Allen, kind of like what the Lakers were doing with Powell when we got old and were trying to bust up the team.
Right.
So ultimately, Ray took his fate in his own hands and went down to Miami, and that's where everything went sour.
That's what's up. Hey, Marcus Harper, Sports Talk with Soul. Looking forward to it Saturday morning, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug, and I'm gone.
And he's gone. All right. And he's gone. And he's gone. Yeah. You listen, I'm not a cop. I'm not an attorney or anything like that. I don't know the law like that. But not having a license, driving without a license, a suspended license, and you don't have insurance, okay? And you don't have insurance, I think your black ass is going to jail at night. I'm pretty sure on that. And to find out that his people are heavy into law enforcement kind of makes a little bit of sense. From EJ from Chi-Town, Doug don't like Dwight Howard because he was about to put those hands on him on that airplane. Yeah, I remember Doug. Yeah, he would have tried to put them hands on me, but my brother was there. Yeah, my brother was there. My little big brother was there. So it would not have ended up well for him at the end of the day, sir. Get it right. I don't care how big his ass is. 2 Stewart boys, he taking an L. You're damn right. Whatever. Yeah. People don't know that story many years ago. You listen to the Doug Stewart Show. Just a quick story. That's a quick story. Shut up. Shut up. Quick story. So coming back from Bristol, Connecticut, doing First Take, Dwight Howard was actually on the plane with us. This was actually going, and he was actually on the same plane coming back. And he was on the way up there. He was on the plane, and he had heard I'd been talking about him in his sorry-ass low post game. Right. And I was talking about his sorry-ass post game on the show, on the radio, and it got back to him. He's from Atlanta, so I guess some of his Atlanta cousins or whatever told him, hey, Doug Stewart's talking about your sorry-ass low post game. Right. And he took umbrage to it. He asked me about it. I was like, yeah, Dad, I have been talking about you, Dwight. It's nothing personal. We talk about sports for a living. And your low post game is pretty shitty. Oh, my God. It was like that scene in Airplane. You tell your old man to run up and down the court with Lanier. So he's trying to, give his case on why it's not what it appears to be. It is what it appears to be. Your low post game, your offensive repertoire is shitty. Yeah, and he died down. It died down. The conversation died down, but I ain't back off. I was like, bro, that's my opinion. You can't be mad at my opinion. It's nothing personal. I didn't talk about your mama or anything like that. I didn't do anything like that. I just said that your low post game is horrible. What, I didn't sugarcoat it? I didn't say that you could work on your show? No, I didn't. I cut past all of that preliminary shit. I said your game is garbage. Right. My brother was right there, man. We was ready. We got moves already drawn out, man. We've been doing tag team moves since I was 8, 9 years old, and Ryan was 6, 7 years old. He wouldn't have stood a chance. No. It never came to anything like that. I'm just having a little fun. It didn't ever come to a point where I thought we were going to have to go to his ass. But if we did have to go to his ass, I think he was by himself. 2 stews are better than 1. Yeah. From the People's Champ, Dwight Bash, take 4. Okay, we're going to take 5 maybe in the next couple of seconds. Very sensitive when you talk about Dwight Howard. Clay Doug, hate free agency Davis. Wait, I thought it was against the law not to have car insurance. That's what I thought, too. From RC, Kareem offered to help Dwight with his low post game and teach him skyhook, and Dwight said, nah, I'm good. Wait a minute, is that true? I've never heard that part of the story. I talk about it all the time. This man played under and was trained by 2 of the top 3 low post centers or big men in basketball history. This man played under Kevin McHale in Houston. He could teach him a thing or two. And he was also trained, had personal workouts with the Dream, with Akeem Olajuwon. The only other person that could teach this man how to play in the post that's not a part of that conversation, that hadn't happened, was the great Moses Malone. This man was tutored, trained by 2 of the greatest 3-post players ever. And his post game still, 15 years later in the NBA, is crappy. RC, it's true when Dwight was in L.A. for that 1 year. Okay, all right, that makes sense. I forgot all about that. I'm trying to erase that from my damn memory bank. Dwight played in L.A. for a year. From Big Apple Bastard Harper, Dwight is 10 times better than Andrew Bogut. But is that really saying a lot? What? Is that really saying a lot? We expected more out of Dwight Howard. We saw where he was at in his first year in the NBA, and we expected him to progress. And he never progressed. What? Is saying that he's better just because he's a natural better athlete than Andrew Bogut? Is that really saying a lot? Is that really, a compliment? That almost sounds like a sideways damn shot in the ribs. Clay, Doug, hate free agency Davis. The real question is, what the hell was Dwight Howard doing on a commercial flight? That bastard has enough bread to fly private. I agree. I never thought about that. From T-Dub, Hakeem taught LeBron and Capella to play in the post, but where are the results? T-Dub, have you been drinking this morning? LeBron is a phenomenal post player. Capella, based on his time in the NBA and how long he's been in the league, he's pretty damn good. I would say Capella's damn low post game is better than Dwight Howard's right now. Why are you is Dwight your cousin? This is a very, very disturbing conversation today. Big Apple Bastard feels I should go out of my way to toss bouquets at Mike Brown, and T-Dub is saying Dwight Howard is this great player and Akeem really isn't good at teaching low post moves. What's going on? From Dobby Hell, so did the Stews have enough bread to fly private? No, we didn't have. That's why we were on commercial. I think they were saying, why does Dwight, with the money that he's made, flying commercial? From Tiffany Poole in Portland. And flying commercial or flying private is really not as expensive as you think. We actually took a private jet. This is when sugar was falling from the sky. This is when sugar was falling from the sky. When the radio host at the station we were working at, somehow worked a deal with a private jet company, and we actually took a private jet, the show host, so it was like 10 of us on this private jet from Atlanta to Detroit. I think it was Detroit for the Super Bowl, when the Super Bowl was in Detroit. And on the flight, the owner or one of the pilots or whatever came back and he was talking to us, and he was talking about how much it actually costs to fly, on a private jet. And it's not as crazy as you would think, to have somebody fly your ass to some other city in the country, man, is actually very cheap in relative terms than what you would think. So, yeah, I don't know why Dwight was on commercial with the regular everyday people like me and my brother at the time. From Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast, let's see, Defensive Player of the Year a couple times. Took the Magic to the finals as the best player on that team, best center in the league at one point. I'd say it's borderline. I'm on the fence as whether he's a Hall of Famer worthy. Talking about Dwight Howard? All right. My problem with Dwight Howard has never been about him being an athlete or him being a great defensive player. My problem is that his offensive game never got better. Period. It never got better. And I expected so much more for him as a player in the NBA, especially when they went to the finals. They went to the finals. The Magic went to the finals, and Dwight's game, once again, was elementary. All right? That was pretty early in his career, so you project out 6, 7, 8 years after the fact, you think that he'd be, vastly a better player. Never really saw it. Is Dwight Howard a Hall of Famer? I'll tell you what, man, this is one of my pet peeves as well. The way that they determine who gets in the Hall of Fame, the Basketball Hall of Fame, he might be. I don't agree with that, but he might be. I would think, matter of fact, I would think that right now, based on how they vote guys into the Basketball Hall of Fame, I think Dwight Howard might be a Hall of Famer right now. That doesn't change my opinion about his offensive game and the fact that he, Kobe Bryant punked him down and he bitched out of L.A. That doesn't change my opinion on that. Is he a Hall of Famer? The way that they do it, probably. He probably is. Not my Hall of Fame, but he probably is. He probably is. He probably is. If you look at some of the players that have made it, man, he probably is. The way and the standard that they vote guys into the Basketball Hall of Fame, he probably is. He's done a lot. Got to the finals very early in his career. Defensive Player of the Year, the same things that Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast just listed. He probably is. It wouldn't be in my Hall of Fame, but he probably is. That's just my Hall of Fame, though. Yeah.
When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise the nation of thugs.
Yeah!
But, I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of thugs.
Yeah!
Frank Cole, Ernest Jets.
Hey, yo! Thank you for joining me today on the Doug Stewart Show, man. It was fun. As it is every single day. You may not agree with me on Dwight Howard and Ray Allen and Kevin Durant and all of those guys, but it was still fun. Yeah. Hey, shout out to my producer, Waterhead Walter, Pole Politicking, Dwayne Bassan, Gerald Oliveri, the engineers, John Gorefeld, the web guy, Brandon Butler, the consultant. Hold on, this is my favorite part of the track right here.
Schizo, that my line name, and Ada Music, that my chain gang,
Hey, when we get back tomorrow with the same Doug Stewart time and the same Doug Stewart channel, we'll do it again, man, and have fun and continue to do what we do. All right, back tomorrow. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next, all right, right here on WSME, the Jeff Fox Show, coming to you live from Miami, Florida. Yeah.
See, I know my place, and I stand my ground. Cues in the sky.
Yeah. And following him at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Patty Cake, Microwave. John Fisher cooking with the microwave right here on WSME. Once again, back tomorrow. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Be careful in them streets.
When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs. But, I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of brugs. Frank Cole, Ernest Jets, Oscar Cooper,